mean, I understand Ant's there's a lot more gravity and attention on him, obviously, so it makes him easier in that aspect. But nothing really changes with me. I just try to play with pace and, make quick decisions regardless of who's playing or not.
Do you feel the way you've been guarded has changed over the course of the season?
Over the course of the season, I'm not really sure, to be honest. Like I said, it's more about, understanding, what's going on the floor and just making quick decisions. I think when I make quick decisions and play with pace, it really doesn't matter because, I'm moving, I'm catching on the move and, getting offensive rebounds on the move. It's just less resistance than, isolating and seeing 5 guys in front of me.
You used to have a lot of back-to-the-basket game, and Finch was talking about before last season that's where a lot of the turnovers came from. You've eliminated a lot of that this year. Was that work in the summertime?
Yeah, I know when I turn my back, they're coming. I just got to be strong when I do spin, play off of 2 feet more, and then also just don't spin.
You don't pick up your dribble and your feet keep moving.
Or pick up my dribble and, just be strong with the ball and then make a decision, or just don't spin. I know areas on the floor where I can spin. I know areas on the floor where I can't, because I know they're coming, for the steal on my blind side. So, and then I think just my teammates, have a better understanding of how to move around me when I'm in those spots than they did last year at this time, obviously. So.
That's gotten him back on track. What kind of dimension is that? How he goes kind of on those runs that he does in the first half tonight?
Yeah, it's huge. We need it. It's winning those games. He's bringing that spark off the bench for us. That's big. And when he does that, obviously it takes our team to another level. So it's like when Nas plays like that, or when Jaden's playing the way he does, and Dante's playing the way he does. It just takes us to a whole different level. So it's fun.
What have you done Dante's play of late? Sometimes it hasn't been a huge box score, it's felt like a big impact.
He's just like a calm presence out there. You know what you're going to get from him. He's not going to make mistakes, or, he's there to, he's always going to be in the right spot. Similar to Mike in a different way. It's just like, where he's just solid. He's not too high, too low, so he's very, just a solid, calm presence out there. And then, obviously, we know what he's going to bring. And then he has games where, he can make 7, 8 threes too. So it's definitely a great wild card for us.
Dante with the communication, it seems like every time down, you guys are heading back on, he's yelling something. Was he like that in New York, or is that just kind of who he is? Or what does it do?
I think it was. Obviously he's more comfortable being here in year 2, so he's comfortable speaking up, knows how to communicate with guys, all that stuff. So, that's who he is. He plays that way. He talks. He's a great piece for us.
Does it help when you go on everybody to do that, but when somebody kind of takes charge of that to
initiate? Yeah, we need it, definitely. We need it, because sometimes we can get mixed match or transition, get a little bit funky. So him making the first move, being aggressive, saying, all right, I got this guy, talking on defense, knowing what's coming. On defense, it's big.